In the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains, horse racing is alive and well. Saratoga Racecourse still attracts huge crowds to the city known as the Spa.
Nailed him again yesterday, guys.
They come to mingle, they come to party, they come to cut loose, and most of all, they come to race. While Saratoga flourishes with world-class horse racing, the Spa prides itself on its tradition in the sport of kings. Rhode Island also has a rich heritage of thoroughbred racing, dating back to the early part of the 20th century. Just off Route 1A in Pawtucket once stood one of the greatest racetracks in America, where thoroughbred royalty, Hollywood A-listers, and celebrities from the world of sports came to play. This is the story of Narragansett Park, a very special piece of Rhode Island sports history. As early as 1919, the dream of bringing horse racing to the Ocean State was the brainchild of James E. Dooley. A classical high school alum with a degree in law from Georgetown University, Dooley served 15 years in the Rhode Island legal system as a judge. The soft-spoken Irishman had a solid sports front office resume. He started the Rhode Island Reds hockey team, the Providence Grays baseball team, and the Providence Steamrollers football squad. After a 14-year battle, the Rhode Island legislature finally legalized pari-mutuel wagering in 1934. Dooley's dream was about to become reality.
So when he got it passed, he and several other people bought the What Chair Airport and built the racetrack in 8 weeks from start to finish. And that was the birth of Narragansett.
It's a great day for turf fans as the horse parks get set for another big season.
Narragansett Park was a 1-mile oval, with a surface consisting of sandy loam, which is a mixture of sand, silt, and clay. The grandstand was built to hold 10,000 spectators. The clubhouse held an additional 4,000, with the 2 sections connected by a footbridge. The stable area could fulfill the needs of 1,650 horses. One other unique feature of Gansett was the connection between the stabling area and the paddock.
In the backside, you walked right through to the center, right through the center from the backside to that side, and you walked right through the center to the paddock to get them saddled. It was kind of interesting because I first started in 1966 there.
Narragansett was the home to many innovations in the world of horse racing. The track was the first in the country to utilize the electronic starting gate and the photo finish camera.
as a kid, before I started working there, every Saturday it was a huge event to get dressed up and go to the races. And I'd have dinner every Saturday up in the Terrace Club with my parents. And, you know, I'd go up and sit down and, you know, Shecky Green would be there. Jimmy Durante would be there. We're in the director's room and talk. And, Gabby Hayes, one of the old cowboys that cooked on all the wagon trains in some of the old Hopalong Cassidy movies. Gabby Hayes would be there. And I'd come another Saturday and sit down next to Milton Berle, and Mickey Rooney, and it was just, you know, Bob Feller, the Hall of Fame pitcher, and Walt Dropo, of Red Sox first baseman. You know, it was like, you know, every week a celebrity of some sort was there, whether they were retired from a sport or they were in town to do a show in Boston. And of course, if Gansett was open, Suffolk wasn't. I used to sit myself with Cab Calloway on the second floor when it was closed, when I really didn't know who Cab Calloway really was. You know, and as a kid, you're not into theater and musicals and whatnot, which he was known for. And I used to talk to him like, oh yeah, I got this buddy I sit with on Saturdays, and you know, that type of thing, where 20 years later I would have been enthused. I just, oh yeah, he's a nice guy. He got a funny name though. He told me to call him Cab, you know. That's why I went to call him a Cab. But after I met Jimmy Durante and my father met him, every year we got a Christmas card from him. And they're just, you know, super people. I met a lot of nice people. I'm leaving a few out, but there were so many.